What's up YouTube, this is Hector from Not Too Nerdy and welcome back to another weekly vlog. Today is February 23rd, 2014. Yeah, I had to check the date to make sure. But yeah, so last week, what did I do? On Tuesday, I released a video for part 3 of Outlast. It was just a preview of the video and it pretty much highlighted a funny moment in the part 3. So definitely go check that out, it's pretty funny. Then on Wednesday, I did another episode of Warframe Wednesday. I did something a little bit differently. Someone asked me a question on PlayStation Network about, like, how do you earn platinum in the game? And for those of you who don't know what that is, platinum is a way to, buy certain things in the game. So I pretty much explained it in the video, as well as I showed some gameplay of it. So definitely go check that out. Something worth noting if you're planning to play the game and stuff like that, and how the free-to-play model works in that game. So after that, on Thursday, I released the actual full version of Outlast Part 3, which was pretty fun. I'm taking my time with that game. I really enjoyed that game a lot. But it's definitely something you guys should check out. It is free for PlayStation Plus users, and definitely check out my walkthrough of it, or playthrough, because it is pretty funny. My reactions to certain things it's all live, so it's not like I'm making anything up, and it's a lot of fun to play that game. So yeah, definitely check that out. On Saturday, I did Don't Starve Saturday once again. I tried to survive with Willow in the winter, and it didn't go too well. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did die, but it's kind of funny to see what I did to screw up, and you guys might enjoy that if you watch it. It's only about 8 minutes long, so you can definitely watch the whole video. It's pretty funny. Besides that, that is pretty much it. Next week, what I had planned is once again Warframe Wednesday and Don't Starve Saturdays. As always, I'm going to be doing that for a while. I'm also going to do some more footage of Outlast. So expect that to be on either Thursday or Friday. But for Monday and Tuesday, I'm actually going to play Strider. Strider came out last week. It's just that, I didn't get it at the time. But I'm actually going to be off all next week, so I should have plenty of time to make that footage. I'm probably going to do as many parts as I can for Monday and Tuesday and just put it out there. So definitely expect to see Strider. I really like the way it looks. I think it's pretty cool, and it pays homage to like the retro style Strider, which I really like. So that's something you should expect to see. After I'm done beating Strider, I might play Thief. Like, do the full review. I don't know if I'm gonna, do the full playthrough, but I definitely will give you a review on that game, as well as Strider when I'm done playing it. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna show the full playthrough of Thief, though. We'll see as we go along. But that's pretty much it, what to expect for next week. So I did want to talk about one very important thing for this week's topic, and that topic is the PlayStation 4. And the release for Japan. The whole thing about Japan, people kept saying, "Oh, the PlayStation 4 is doing great" and all this stuff. Who could argue that? And they sold 5.3 copies before release in Japan. How much or how many copies do I really think they're going to sell after Japan? I think in Japan they could hit up like maybe 1 million, at least 1 million. I'm guessing maybe 1.5. I think they could really do that. And if they do that, then this is definitely, first of all, if they do that, they're going to surpass the Wii U. They're like already close to surpassing the Wii U, but if they do that, they already passed the Wii U in 3 months, which is just amazing. If they do that, then they are more than double the size of the Xbox One sales, which, I hate the whole thing about comparing sales and stuff like that, but even you have to be amazed of how quickly the PlayStation 4 is selling. Like, PlayStation 2, which I think was the best console, didn't sell as good as the PlayStation 4. And in this short amount of time, there's no way you could compare the two. Like, they didn't sell like that. Then again, the PlayStation 2 was in Japan alone for a little while, so if you look at the sales numbers, it is kind of screwed up. But either way, like, the amount of sales for the PlayStation 4 is pretty impressive. And I think there's something else I want to talk about, and that's sort of like the fanboyism going on with the whole, like, the PlayStation drones or whatever. and the Xbots or whatever they want to call these people. But it's pretty annoying. It was like that back in the day with the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis, but it was not to this extreme. It's kind of weird. It's just like everything they do is fight about everything. And I think part of it comes to the Xbox, like the people that call themselves Xbots or whatever. Like, it's just annoying. Like, I understand you're Xbox One fan, fine. Stop defending every little thing Microsoft does wrong, because it's not going to help you in the long run. If you disagree with what they're doing, you disagree with it. If you agree with it, fine. But sometimes, like, you don't agree with something, but then all of a sudden Microsoft does, and you have no choice, and you're like, oh, well, I'll start making excuses for Microsoft. That's annoying. It really is annoying. The whole resolution thing, in the end, doesn't matter, because if you really want the best resolution, you get a gaming PC. You build yourself a really good gaming PC, and that's the best resolution. That's it. PlayStation 4 doesn't have the best resolution. Microsoft Xbox One doesn't have the best resolution. If you want the best, you go with the gaming PC. That's it. End of discussion. That's how you do it, and that's what goes on. Now, if you're talking about the best for money could buy, like for the amount of money that you spend. So if you spend $500, you expect the best for going against his competitors and stuff like that. And if you look at it, PlayStation 4 is $100 less, and the performance is better. So that's why, people say you should get the PlayStation 4 if you're looking at the resolution, if you're looking for a performance. But if you're just looking at the game, which majority of people do in the end, they look at the game, then guess what? You get the console that you want to play the game for. Now, all the people saying that people are going to buy the Xbox One because of Titanfall, no. It's not going to be the system seller everyone's looking for. Why is it not going to be? Because everyone's going to be getting it on the Xbox 360, because that's the majority of people have it for that, and then everyone else can get it for the PC. Whoever has Xbox One now is going to get it for the Xbox One. It's because right now that's all the games they have. They don't have that much games, just like the PlayStation 4 don't have too many games right now. So that means the people that have the Xbox One, they're going to get Titanfall for the Xbox One. But you're not going to see a whole bunch of people jump ship and be like, I'm going to go spend $500 just because of one game. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Especially when it comes out for your console. It makes no sense. Now, if you look at the Sony side with the PlayStation 4, if you look at Infamous Second Son, if people really want to buy that game, someone that has a PlayStation 3 really want to buy that game, will they jump ship for that game? Yeah, I think they would. Because if they want to play that game, you can only get it on one console or one system, and that is the PlayStation 4. See, I think that's where Microsoft screwed up. They screwed up by releasing that game for the Xbox 360 and Xbox One and PC. So it gives people more options of where to purchase that game, which means that not everyone's going to get the new console just because that game's out. It doesn't matter how good the game is, because in the end, what am I getting the game for? Because the game is, 792p? Is that the reason why? Am I getting it for resolution? No, because we already know the resolution isn't that great. So what am I getting it for? Am I getting it because my friends are going to be on it? Well, if you look at the sales numbers, more than likely your friends probably still have the Xbox 360 if we're going to put it that way. So what exactly is my incentive of getting the Xbox One? There's really no incentive right now, That's why I think that was a perfect opportunity for Microsoft to actually make people get the Xbox One. They should have had it on Xbox One or PC. No Xbox 360. But obviously Respawn probably wouldn't have made a deal with Microsoft if they did that, because they're not going to be like, they're not going to miss out on all those sales. So I digress. That's what I think about it. But going back to Sony, hopefully they do well for the sales numbers. It's only going to help everyone. I believe Microsoft will pick up once Titanfall does come out. But I feel that, you know, they're going to need some more work to be accomplished. Plus, I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen with that new update for the party chat, because as far as I know, party chat still sucks. So I'm just waiting to see what will happen on my Xbox One. And that's pretty much it. So that's all I want to talk about. I know, like, it sounds like I'm being a Sony fanboy, but I'm not. Do I like my PlayStation 4? Yes. Do I like my Xbox One? Yes. Which one I use better, which one I use more, is the PlayStation 4. You know, and it's funny because I'm not using it to play PlayStation 4 only games. I'm using it to play multiplats or free-to-play games. So in reality, if you want me to tell you which one's the best for exclusive, none of them right now. To be honest with you, none of them win for that. Right now, for multiplats, the PlayStation 4 is winning. That's pretty much it. So that's all I have to say about that. And so definitely don't forget to check out next week's episode of Warframe Wednesday, Don't Starve Saturdays. And that's pretty much it. Look out for more videos. So this is Hector from Not Too Nerdy. I'm out. See you, YouTube.